Good morning, good morning. I hope everyone is doing great. Let's just run straight to our daily analysis. It's Wednesday. Remember, tomorrow we have some biggest economic news, which is CPI. Let's just go straight to that before we go on anything. So, as you can see on the screen there, we have a very, very nice economic calendar. You can see that Monday, Tuesday, we did not really have anything. Wednesday, which is today, we are not actually going to entertain whatever that we see there because it's not really that important. So tomorrow we have CPI, but the most important one for those who don't really know, it's core CPI, right? So what is this CPI thing? So the simplest way to explain CPI, I can say it's consumer prices. So inflation, when you hear people talking about inflation, we're talking about prices going up and down. So which means if the prices are going up, consumers are going to struggle or are suffering to buy those products. But if or inflation, let's say if CPI or inflation is going down, that means things are getting back to normal, and that is actually good for consumers. But just know that if if CPI is pushing up, that will make the dollar stronger, right? If it goes down, that will make the dollar weaker. But don't confuse that. Just because if maybe the inflation is going up, it doesn't really mean it's good, even though the dollar is going to go stronger. I mean, if for your understanding. But for the trading, we don't really care. As long as it's pushing up, we are going to look for to buy maybe gold, or if maybe you want to sell, you can sell anything that has to do with something like Euro USD. You can sell that if CPI is going up, which means the dollar is going to be stronger. I hope that it's simple. But the problem here is we also have jobless claims, or you can call it unemployment claims. So, unemployment claims, it means every month, actually, sorry, not every month, every week, there is a number that the government record for people who are not working. Why? So that they can get their benefits. Here in South Africa, it's called UIF. People who go and register for UIF to get their monies or whatever, their funds, because they lost their job. So that is also the same thing. If we see the number going up, it means there is so many people who are losing their jobs. So you can see the number here. But if this number goes up, it's bad, because it means people are losing some jobs. But if this number goes down, that is good, because there is very few people who are claiming for whatever the benefits of people who are not working. Simple as that. So, anyways, thank you thanks to everyone who actually is watching here. If you are new to this channel, you are welcome. We do this every day, Monday to Friday, and also on weekends. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Plus, you can just support your boy. Plus, also you can smash that like. I know this like can be for those who are already here. They know what we do every day, right? So before I continue straight to the chart, just know that we have a very nice special for you. Remember, yesterday I told everyone, everyone who was here on this channel, I said, you see what, we have 12 months or yearly for a very crazy number, from $280 to $48. So it means you can join our 12 months for $48. So that is a limited special, guys. You can see the numbers. That is not actually even making two. Check here. It doesn't even really make 3 months. Our 3 months is $80, but I'm giving you 12 months of subscription of VIP signals for only $48, and you pay once in that 12 months. You pay once until your 12 months is expired. Simple as that. So anyways, I think for those who wants to learn, if you're tired, guys, you just want to master the market, you can see that we have 350. And if you want 350 and lifetime signal, or if you just want to join lifetime signals, you can join both by 450, which means you will be saving 350. So, but the bigger thing here is we have a special, this special $48. If you want that, let me know. It's limited. Tomorrow I can say no, we no longer take that, or maybe Sunday I can say no, we no longer take that. So let me know if you want to be part of the team. Because it's still January, things might be tough for one or two people, right? So what's really happening on DXY, I'll try to make it as quick as possible, guys, because if you still remember, before high economic news or before the news, mostly the market doesn't really move much. The market will end up just consolidating or just going sideways, something like that. The market might just create something like this. You can see here, there is nothing much there. There is nothing much happening. But what we know is we are on that resistance. You can see that the market, let's say, let me just start here. You can see where we are. So obviously, every time the market touched that area, let me change this color. I want something visible. Every time when the market reaches this area, you can see that I think that blue, it's also okay. So every time the market reaches this area, we see the market pushing down. So, and I like this reversal, guys. I like this reversal where the market is pushing up, because maybe this is going to actually make sure that we we sell the dollar, because I think tomorrow on CPI, this is my prediction. If I get it wrong, it's also fine. So my prediction is CPI is still going to go lower. So which means DXY here, it might push lower. I like the structure because even technical analysis also can help us. So what I see here is I think the market will respect this resistance and push lower. And I think this reversal is because of CPI tomorrow. So we might have a push tomorrow to the lower side. So, but the overall structure beside CPI, yes, the market already is on this downtrend on CPI. So sorry, on DXY. So which means the dollar is on a downtrend. It's on a selling spree. So it's losing some momentum, which is a good thing because it's been stronger for quite some time. So if we go on USD ZAR, nothing much. I don't think I have to waste much of your time here. You can see that yes, we are still on that uptrend, but the market is still a little bit higher. On top there, we have a sort of resistance. If you go check our daily analysis, you will see that we had this structure for quite some time, and the market is still respecting this area. So I'm expecting a nice consolidation or a wedge structure going further. But for now, I think the market is just waiting for CPI before we jump on the market. After we receive our CPI, what I know is the market will be going back to normal, and the trading, the structures, they will be very nice for us. So this is what I'm thinking. I think the market is just trying to make itself ready for tomorrow. The market is trying to go up so that we can do what? So that we can sell. Simple as that. That's what I'm thinking. I might be wrong. And if I'm wrong, you don't have to kill anyone, guys. So make sure that you apply your risk management. But the way I see it, you can see that we are on a downtrend on USD/JPY. We had a breakout. The market respected this area. It seems like the market will be playing around this level until we receive CPI tomorrow. If maybe the market doesn't really agree, it means we're gonna see the market breaking out of that area. Let me just make it green. I think we're gonna see the market breaking out of this resistance. Then we can say, okay, yes, Kenzo, you were wrong. Now we are going to think about buying. But for now, as I'm going to trade CPI, I'm expecting to see a very nice sell. That's what I'm thinking. And that's what I'm planning. So, and it seems the way I'm doing things, it's not like maybe I'm just guessing, or yes, it might be like guessing, but also there is analysis behind that. Why? Because if maybe on this GBPUSD, you can see that every time when the market goes towards the support area, most likely the market was pushing up. And let me tell you something. you see this push to the upside. These were the news. These were actually the news. Even here, it was some economic news. I no longer remember about this one here, but most likely when the market comes back here around the support area, most likely the market was going to push to the upside. And when you check, there was some economic news, whether it's NFP, whether it's interest rates, whatever, but those pushes were because of fundamentals. And if you check where we are, the market is doing the same thing. The market is going towards this support area. So, and the market, once it touches that area, the market might just start to play games. Tomorrow, boom, the market might start to push the upside. Yes, sometimes the market can disappoint us and take a different direction. Sometimes that happens, but it doesn't really happen every time. You can see this trend also. I think from November until now, you can see that the market is been pushing to the upside. Guess what? We did have some economic news throughout that these 3 months, but the market kept pushing to the upside. Whether it was positive or negative, it doesn't really matter, but the market kept pushing on this uptrend. That's why we like following these trends. Simple as that. So I'm expecting to do what? To buy. But on this structure, you can check that we have a diagonal support, which is this one. And we also have this horizontally. So if the market breaks our diagonal, you can see this one here. Don't panic and say, oh, now we're selling. No, because the market can still respect this horizontal one, unless if maybe the market breaks out of that, then we can say the market is breaking out now, let's look for a sell. So you can consider this too. Sometimes the market can touch here. You can see the market touched here, pushed up, little bit here, pushed up. Even here, the market can do the same thing. If not, if the market doesn't really respect here, we expect it to respect the lowest area before we see a push the upside. If the opposite happens, it's fine. It means that we are going to look for what? We are going to look for sell positions. But for now, we are still on bullish momentum. So Euro USD, what's really happening? We've been holding this Euro USD, guys. The market is just playing around. The market is just consolidating here. But the bigger picture is we are on this uptrend. We are on a very nice uptrend. We are on a very nice uptrend. So every time when the market reaches this sort of support area, we know that, as I did explain on Nasdaq, sorry, on Gbpusd, mostly the market will find that push to the upside. And I'm expecting the same thing. I'm expecting to see a very nice push. But today is just that day where we're just supposed to relax. We don't really have to take much because we might have some, the market might just create some consolidation or ranging structures there, and the market might hold us. Like now, if I check there, you can see that it seems like we have something like a resistance around that area. So the market is just consolidating around this level. But at the end of the day, yes, we know that we are on an uptrend. We just need a push. We just need a push, and maybe CPI might be that push that we are waiting for. Unless if maybe the market breaks out of that structure, then we can say, oh, now we're no longer going to hold that. We will wait for tomorrow and see. So let's learn to be disciplined, guys. And if we know that tomorrow is going to be some news, let's try to stay out of the market, because the market can go crazy and you will see the market not respecting whatever that you're doing. And sometimes it's because of the news. People are taking out their cash. Some they are putting their cash or depositing their funds, and that at the end of the day will end up creating the market, making this type of ranging structures. You see, there are people who are afraid of trading those fundamentals, and that makes the market to go up and down. After the news, most likely we'll see the market moving very nice, because we don't really have some crazy economic news around those times, right? So what I see here is, yes, we are on gold. The market is actually giving us some very nice structure. The market has been struggling to break out there to the top. The market has this sort of a resistance there, but the market is struggling to push up. Maybe the market is waiting for a CPI, as CPI is tomorrow, because it's very important. if the inflation is still going up, that means they have a chance to increase the rates. FOMC, remember, CPI, FOMC, they are also interconnected. If CPI is going up, then it's not really good, because they might say, okay, we were thinking about cutting the rates, but you know what, it seems like we were wrong, and that will make the market to go even lower because the rates will be higher. I hope you have to study about that. So what I see here is the market is still playing around this support area. So around this level, if I zoom there, we have these rejections going on. We have this rejection. I even tried to mark this level. The market is struggling to break out of this area, but it's not really a bad thing. The market maybe it's waiting for CPI. We might have that push tomorrow. Another one, maybe you can draw a line on top of that as a resistance area, or you can just wait for the market to break out. I think yesterday we did have a buy pending order, but the market did not really reach that. It's fine. So I think we will just wait for this breakout, then we will look for that buy. Unless if maybe the market breaks out at this support area, we can say, okay, maybe now the market wants to change the trend. Then we can say, okay, it's fine. Let's wait for it to do its thing. So now we are on US30. On US30 yesterday, we were on a smaller profits, but you'll start to realize that now the market is just playing games. Remember, we are still on this nice uptrend. Where we are now, if I go closer, you will see that the market is just consolidating. You can see we were in a smaller profit, a little bit halfway towards our take profits, but I think the market is now on CPI fever. The market is just doing its things, just going up and down. But what we can do is we can just try to increase, to make sure this support is a bit longer. Why? Because it still makes sense that the market can still reach this area if the market breaks out here. Also that area, if the market breaks out there, don't panic, wait for this 10-year, because the market might still push the upside. If the market doesn't really respect this level of support, then we can say, yes, now the market is about to push lower. We don't really want to fall for any fake breakout, you see. That's why we have to mark this structure. So on top there, we have a resistance. The market can push up, break that. We can continue buying, or maybe the market will just squeeze up there. But tomorrow is going to be a very nice one. And it means tomorrow, Friday, if we get it right, it's going to be a very nice one. It's going to be some very nice one. Last week, we had some very nice trades. Even this week, we had some very nice trades. We were smashing gold 2 days ago. I think from Monday, we were smashing a Nasdaq. And yeah, and we're back here. We are still here. We are still going to do that. So you can see that where we are now, the market is just playing games. The market is not really ready to push the upside. What I see here is the market is just pushing to the upside. Where we are, we can't actually do it. We can't buy. What are we waiting for? We were just waiting for the market maybe to reverse a little bit. Let me zoom. Let me zoom that. Or before, okay, another thing is, guys, you can join our 12 months VIP signals for $48. This is a limited special. It's a limited special. Let me know if you want to be part of the team. And just know, our 12 months actually is 280. It's 280. So you can do the math. You will see how much you are saving there. So let me know if you want to be part of the team. So yeah, this is a limited special. It can end anytime. So yeah, let's push back to our Nasdaq. I just wanted to show you that. So what we have here is we have a very nice support on the bottom side here. I can do it like this. Why? Because we can see that the market created something like this here, and then the market came around that level. If the market is going to sell, maybe today, I'm expecting it to reach this area, or maybe this lower level here before we look for a buy. Quite similar to this area. So if the market doesn't really push lower, it means I will be waiting for the market to break this area. We did smash here. I was out. So now I'm not going to jump on the market. I will wait for the market to break this resistance to show me that, yes, we are still on that uptrend. And if it breaks, then I can continue. But most likely, I think the market might actually reverse before we look for that buy again. So what else? Let's check S&P 500. Please guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Quite similar to S&P 500, you can see that we have quite similar moves, quite similar move from similar to Nasdaq. So the market is going towards that resistance. So if the market doesn't really have that stamina to push up or that momentum, we might see the market pushing lower, then we can have that nice buy. So simple as that. I think from tomorrow, guys, let me just add that from tomorrow I will be adding Bitcoin again. Let's add Bitcoin. Let's add Bitcoin. Binance, Bitcoin. I'll be adding Bitcoin with the dollar. Okay. So we also need to get updates from this crypto. It's getting important every day. I mean, its worth is like growing every time. I think there are people who maybe are interested in this. I've been also doing it for months ago. A few months ago, I was also doing analysis for Bitcoin. So what we see here is the market is still on this aggressive push, but we will be doing proper analysis when time goes on. So you can see that, yeah, the market it's on a very nice push. You can see that. So here the market might do something like this, push up. So yeah, I will be starting to add that tomorrow. Then we will be adding that on our list. So anyways, thank you very much. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. I will see you on the next one. Bye.